are willing to share. Do you struggle with high blood pressure? Does anyone in your family, whether it's your parents, your significant other? This is something I personally have taken very seriously because as I get older, I am doing everything in my power to set myself up for success long term. Clearly, I do all my homework in terms of longevity, not only for myself, but when I find something amazing, whether it's a food, it's a product, it's a strategy, I like to share it with all the people in my life, including all of the people on this platform. So, the number one cause of death for females is cardiac reasons, whether that is heart attack, that is just heart disease in general. So I have found the power in beetroot. Let me know in the comments if you currently eat beets every day, if you've taken a powder in the past, maybe you're currently taking a powder, drinking a powder, I should say. Maybe you're taking capsules or gummies. If you're willing to share, if you've never heard anything about the power of beetroot, then continue watching, please, because I really do feel this is super powerful. I've already told you in terms of vitamins, the number one thing I think most women should be on, all women should be on, is magnesium for all of those reasons. But when we're looking for longevity and cardiac health, the number one thing you should be incorporating every single day is going to be beetroot in whatever form that looks. So I do get questions all the time in terms of, well, why not just eat the beetroot, beets in itself, or should I do the powder, or should I do the gummies? What is the difference? I have found this amazing company and I've turned so many people onto it in my life. So again, if you know someone who's struggling with blood pressure issues and maybe they are just not too keen on eating beets every day, maybe they just do not like eating healthy in general, and you're like, what can I do to help them? They don't listen, then get them on the beets, whether it's the gummies or the powder. Now I want to go through the difference between the two. Clearly, the number one thing is eating healthy, living an overall healthy life. But a lot of people I know in my life, they eat healthy and they still struggle with high blood pressure. So eating 2 beets a day is going to be equivalent to 1 serving of the powder. You just make a quick drink and drink it, or 2 of these gummies, okay? There are differences between the two, so I want to go through that. But when it comes to the beets, you're not getting the additional benefits from as you are with the powder, okay? And I'm going to tell you what is added to the powder. You're getting additional vitamin C, vitamin B6, and B12, okay? So not that is going to make you lose weight, but a lot of you are struggling to lose weight, at least from the people who are in my DMs. And if your B6 and B12 are too low, that's not going to help your metabolism. And so that's just going to aid in overall health. So again, you're getting the cardiac benefits. The nitrates are converted to nitric oxide in your body. So it's dilating your blood vessels. And it's also, in that, it's going to help with blood pressure. It's going to give you more energy in the gym. It's going to help with endurance and strength and stamina. I have so many people in my life who now do not do a pre-workout. They drink this or they take the gummies. And they're like, I don't know why I didn't do this sooner, because I know that pre-workouts are not the best for me. They've got a whole list of ingredients and half of the things you can't even pronounce. Let me know in the comments if you do struggle with energy during your workouts, and if you feel like you need caffeine and you need the boost. This is going to be a much better option, because not only is it safe and it's clean, but it's going to set you up for success long term, especially if you're a female. But in addition to all the benefits you get from the beetroot, the Beets Plus actually has additional heart health benefits. So you get not only the beetroot, but you get pomegranate juice. I know a lot of people have told me, they're like, well, I don't do beetroot, but I do pomegranate juice. So you're getting both in this, and you're getting the bilberry fruit extract, and you're getting maquis berry fruit extract. So all very good for heart health. But also the digestive blend has the inulin from chicory root, digestive enzyme blend. And I know a lot of you have asked me about digestive enzymes. So this has the papain, lipase, cellulase, and protease. Okay, so different digestive enzymes help you digest different things. And so, whether it's the lactose that you're consuming or the protein that you're consuming, everyone's a little different if they have struggles digesting things. So this has the digestive blend, and it has an immunity blend that contains the adaptogens. So you're getting the reishi mushroom, you're getting cordyceps, you're getting turmeric. So really good for inflammation. But all in all, I mean, those actually are really good for cortisol reduction. And it, again, helps with metabolism at the end of the day. So the Beets Plus, it has so much more punch than just having beetroot powder and having beets. Again, if you can eat beets, go that route. If you hate supplementing, then just eat the beets, but you're not going to get those additional things that you are in the Beets Plus. And if you're wondering how it tastes, I hate beets. This has a cherry flavor, and also there is 17 calories in one serving. And for 2 beets that you consume, I think it's about, where did I do my, I don't know, maybe like 60 calories. I don't know, more. So if you're someone who's like obsessed with calorie counting, clearly this is going to be a better option. But the taste, it tastes like a mix between beets and cherries. I think it's very, very doable. I mean, again, coming from someone who hates beets, as is, it's definitely doable, but I add some lemon juice and it's amazing. I feel like if you add some lemon juice, some acidity to most everything, it helps. So let me know in the comments if you have tried it. If you want information, drop beets after I post this and I can give you more information. What if you're taking creatine already? Oh, that's totally fine. This is not anything like creatine. I take creatine as well. So, and creatine really, it helps with your strength, but creatine doesn't necessarily like help with your endurance so much. You might disagree, but for me, I feel like this is much more for the energy, the endurance side of things. Creatine helps you get stronger. Now the gummies are an easy way to just fill your sweet craving. I mean, these taste like candy. If you absolutely hate beets and they're like this small, you're only supposed to do 2 in a day. If you could smell, oh my God, it's like a bag of literally like gummy candies. And it's amazing. They use monk fruit as the sweetener, as well as, I don't know if this has stevia in it. No, it doesn't say anything about that. But there's grapeseed extract and vitamin C in this one. But again, the powder has all the additional benefits. But if you're like, Sarah, I'm not going to drink it, I don't want to, have to worry about shaking something up, then definitely go with the gummies. I suggest getting both, trying both, and then maybe alternating, maybe like a few times a week. That's what I do. A few times a week, have this, and then the other days have the gummies. The only stipulation is if you have really low blood pressure, and Starfish 4477, I won't see that. So either send me a quick DM with beets and I'll send it your way, or wait until after I post this here in about 2 minutes and I'll send you that link, because I do have a discount code too. But if you have really low blood pressure, you want to be careful taking this. And if you have a history of kidney stones, you want to be careful taking this. It's the oxalates and all of that make that an issue. So but pretty much, and if you have high iron, then you want to be careful, okay? But if you're healthy, generally, most people are really going to benefit from this. I actually had someone reach out to me today and she said, hey, Sarah, my son, she has a teenage son who plays football with my nephew, and she said he really wants a pre-workout. I really don't want to start him on this junk. What do you suggest? And I do have a company who I love for some of their products, but they sell a pre-workout. And I told her, I said, look, you could get their pre-workout. It's healthier than others. However, I would suggest going the beetroot route, because you're going to set him up for success. He's going to have something that's beneficial for just overall wellness, but it's going to give him that burst of energy. And I'm not saying this just to sell you. I'm always trying to look for ways that I know that there's a problem. People have an issue with energy. They want to take a pre-workout and then they become dependent on this pre-workout. They feel like, oh my gosh, like I took my pre-workout. I don't know if you've ever felt this way or if you've heard people talking about it. It makes me just think, why are we doing this to ourselves? Someone had taken a pre-workout. They're like, oh, like I've got the tingles, I've got the shakes. I only have so much time. I got to get in my workout before I crash. And I'm thinking, why do we think that this is healthy? This is not what it should be. It should be well-sustained energy. Anyhow, beetroot all day long. And hello, girlfriend. Bailey's in the house. I really, really, really urge you, again, not only for the heart health, blood pressure, stamina, just benefits, but again, it will help your immunity, it will help your digestion, all the things. So drop the word beets after I post this. I'll send you the code, the link, and it's very inexpensive, I will tell you. But especially if you have young kiddos that want to do a pre-workout, their friends might be doing it. This is going to be a much better option. So spread the word. Let's help the children and set them up for success and not the opposite. So have a great day. Let me know if you have any questions, and we'll talk soon.